Hello guys and welcome back into another video. Let's overall talk about kind of what to expect for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be a very important day because we have a lot of economic catalyst and basically in this video you guys should kind of get an idea of what to expect tomorrow, what time the meeting will happen and overall what plays to look at and what plays will actually get impacted like banks and tech and what to overall just expect tomorrow. Now, go over here, investing.com/economic calendar, kind of like filter it out for this week on Wednesday around 2 p.m. So, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So, kind of like around 2 hours before market close, we have the Fed interest rate decision. We have, Fomc talking. And overall, what to really expect is the Fed is really deciding if they're going to be raising interest rates. Whenever you take a loan from a bank, you have to pay interest on it. But with COVID, there's zero interest rates. So a lot of people, got these loans, but since we're trying to recover back to normal, Fed is raising these interests. Now, first of all, banks, that is very positive for banks because if interest rates are going up, these banks are the ones selling out these loans. So that is very positive news for banks. So the first setup that I'm actually watching is Goldman Sachs with a very nice symmetrical triangle. We're at the support, so we're getting very tight, meaning that if you play this to the upside, we're going to have a very nice tight stop loss. I'm taking a look at 2 to 3 week expiration. This setup looks beautiful on here. So, stop loss should be very simple. The close below on Goldman Sachs. And then, this is kind of going to be like our breakout level. And always please set a alert. Okay, set a alert. I will be setting a alert. And again, I'm working on the spot where whenever I have these breakouts on charts, it'll alert right into the server. So overall, that should be a very nice breakout. And same with XLF, which is kind of like the financial ETF. It's forming a very nice inverse head and shoulder, and we have a very nice gap. So overall, banks are going to be kind of like the primed target in for tomorrow. And we don't know if interest rates are going to go up yet. So don't buy in at open right away. Wait in. Once we have that confirmation, I'll be taking a look to actually swing banks. Now, what, stocks are going to be going down if the Fed decides to kind of, raise these rates. And that's going to be tech. We have blue chip stocks like Tesla, Microsoft, Apple. They're going to be going down because what happens is these companies take loans. Okay, they're always taking loans whenever they're making something. Whenever they're working on something, and it is very important because tech takes a huge effect. For example, we're taking a look at Microsoft. We have a nice head and shoulder, and then we kind of have like a gap down below. So since these interest rates are kind of going higher, it's going to be very kind of a little bit harder for tech to actually get these loans, and instead they're kind of relying on investors' money. So this is a very a big effect on tech companies. We have growth companies like we're taking a look at banks. They don't need they don't rely on loans or even something like American Airlines. So it is very important for Microsoft. All of these tech companies. We're taking a look at Apple. All of them are entering in gap level zones. So I'm actually taking a look at Microsoft puts. But again, if only if interest rates actually do go up. So watch these setups and watch these gap levels. I mean, both of them had incredible week. Let's just take a look at Microsoft daily. We're kind of in this channel, so it'll be very interesting if we do test this, this head and shoulder, this gap, which is also looking very nice for puts. And then we have the Tesla gap, and then we have the Apple gap. And overall, we're taking a look at the QQQ ETF. It definitely does have room to drop. We have a very nice support at around 374 if I were to, buy calls. But overall, tech does look bearish. And if, the economic catalyst, if Fed decides to raise these rates, this should be a great play to the downside. So overall, kind of that is all. Very simple video, what to expect, what should be going up. And overall, very, very simple video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys tomorrow at market open.